Did you know that in Arizona it is illegal to harm or cut down a saguaro?
Well, gnarly going down it, huh?
It wouldn't even like spin the tire. Oh.
And get it out. Ah, no, it's stuck.
Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. I know we get a lot of people asking in the comments about what trails we're running, and all we tell you is it's on the border of Canada and Mexico. Well, there's good reason for that, and it's one of those things, if you know, you know. Today we're running a trail I can tell you about, and that's Die Hard. This trail is located at Table Mesa, Arizona. This is a good, fun trail, and I'd say with proper driving skills, you should have no problem driving it with 39s with front and rear lockers. This is the first V-notch obstacle on Die Hard. It is optional, you can go around it, but I highly recommend you guys take the time and try it before you commit to the rest of the trail. Here you can try it, and if you have a problem, you can turn around. There is a certain point where you hit the waterfall section that when you do turn around, it's going to be just as hard as it is to finish it. So get a feel for it. If you can do this one, then you should be able to do the rest, and it should be very manageable for you. The best part about wheeling the Table Mesa area is it's super easy to find. You can find it on the map, look it up on Google, and it really gives you the perfect Arizona desert landscapes. Massive saguaros, cactus, you gotta watch out for the rattlesnakes, watch out for scorpions. It's gonna give you that raw desert feel.
And these Arizona saguaros are so cool. It's crazy because they're super old. Did you know that in Arizona it is illegal to harm or cut down a saguaro? Might be a federal offense, not really sure, misdemeanor, I don't know. Probably a big deal because they're so sacred here. Fun fact, there you go. That's your fun fact for the day.
Leaving their trash on the trail. Come on.
One of the easiest but coolest obstacles on the trail is bending over and picking up that piece of trash. The more trash we take off the trails and make sure they're squeaky clean, the more likely that they're going to stay open for us in the future, regardless who left it or how it got there. This here is where it gets technical. It's real bouldery, and then it's also kind of waterfally at the same time. But it's got big holes, and it's really off camber, and every inch you go forward starts flexing it either which way. But what's really cool about this is there's two main lines. You can go to the left line, or you can go to the right. I went to the right. It's got a big hole on the left. You really got to ride passenger, and really tweaks you out, and you're really trying to keep that side panel away from the wall so that way you don't gouge your panel. And then you've also got the left line. The left line here, you definitely ride high to the left. You don't have as much damage opportunity to the panel, but you have more of an opportunity to roll over into that crack and get really stuck inside that boulder to the right. We've ran this trail probably 20 times, but that's what's so great about rock crawling, is no matter how many times you run a trail, every time you go out there you can find a new way to do a line, or you can do it backwards, or you just find a whole brand new line that you never saw before. As you can see, Forrest is going down this line and it gets so exciting, and we haven't tried that before, and that made this like a brand new trail for us. After he turns around and comes back up, he takes a completely different line yet again. He straddles between the proper passenger side line and that huge rock that was center punched in the middle, and that made it a brand new line, made it just as exciting as the first time we ever crawled it because it was completely different. Just on this obstacle, we did it 4 different ways. And the next time we come out, we'll probably find another 4 different ways to either do it on this obstacle or any other obstacles on this trail.
Well, gnarly going down it, huh?
Yeah, soft shackle. Look at that. It's even got it looks like a Yankum. Oh no, gator jaw.
Score. You don't need that one? No. No? Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I was getting the whirl though. Was it looking okay?
Nice. We found a recovery strap and a soft shackle. God, I can't use my brain very well.
Today we had a mission, and that was to come run this trail specifically just to hit this line. It's one of those things that weighs heavy on your mind, and you're like, man, I wonder if I can make it. And today's the day. We're gonna give her hell.
Heard of a buddy of mine who made it. It's actually the guy who had my rig before. Seen pictures. It's a tough one. He did good. It's pretty wallered out right now too. I gave her a whirl. Now Forrest and the green Sammy's giving her a shot, and you might get it, but it's just dug out, loose, and kind of dirty. What's Kolbee got to say for us?
Well, this is a sketchy trail. At the beginning, it may look easy, but in the middle, sketchy. He's like trying to like rear steer that way, where he can get his tires on that little rock, and on his front tires this way, where he can try and make it up. He can rear steer this way, get his spring on that rock,
I think he's got it.
yeah.
Think he's doing a pretty good job feeling it out.
Yeah, like you have to kind of like dance it out, like bah, bah.
The rear steer shuffle.
Yeah.
Kolbee's out here trying to show us some of her rock crawling parkour that she's been working on.
Time for Kolbee parkour.
He did it! While you were doing parkour, he did it.
Alright, Bronson.
That was dirty, sir. That, sir, was dirty.
Look too sketchy, it seems windy.
Well, just use what I just told you. Try and like rear steer that way, where you can get your tires on the grip. Then
Yeah, get your tires on the grip.
Bindy, my front end. I was trying to dig, it wouldn't dig. It was just like, both of my rims were like touching the rock. Like one end was folded that way, the other end was folded that way, and it wouldn't even dig. It wouldn't even like spin the tire. I was like, oh. But
That shit was flat.
let the front come up this, and once you get the front up this, then you'll get a lot of pinch, and then work the rear to try to
Get it over.
Oops.
whatever. Give it a whirl.
We'll give her a whirl.
gear.
This guy, third gear everything.
Everything. If we had fourth, we'd put it in fourth.
For sure.
This is it. This is the whole reason me and Forrest came to do this trail, was to try this obstacle and see if we could make it. Forrest has already made it, and he's shown me a pretty good line. I did try first and worked at it for a good 5-10 minutes and couldn't figure it out. But here's the key, when you approach this, it's a double step waterfall, but the first step's straight and the second step's off to the left. So to be able to get your tires up on that second step, you gotta ride that big rock wall on the left until your tire's up on top of it, and then you get that rear steer put in place over this first ledge. Once you get your front tires up and your rear tires up, there is a big crack right there that allows you to miss your body so you can hit that brake over, and you really got to pinch the tires to grab traction. But the funny thing with pinching tires with traction is that if you pinch too much traction, that's a recipe for braking. If you don't pinch enough, then you're not going to grab traction, you're going to be fighting the obstacle.
Watch the rear right. You gotta dig probably here to climb.
Dig?
Dig rear to get, like, it's way down there.
Are you sure, dude?
Okay, I'm just saying, try to drive it, but it might bind up. Now that's power. Hell yeah.
Whoa!
What will do if they like this video?
Oh, you should like and subscribe. We'll probably do more sketchy stuff. The more you guys instigate us with that thumbs up, tell us something dirty in the comments, diddle that notification bell, and give the subscribe button a little skiddly-doo. We're gonna do some stuff for you.
Little skiddly-doo.
Little skiddly-doo. So.
We're talking about business.
We're leaving this trail, and what do we find but some trail trash? Possibly usable trail trash. Ooh, that is in there good.
That's the thing with Arizona is the saguaros are pokey, the prickly pear cactus are pokey, the cholla is pokey, the rocks are pokey, the snakes have
my
pokies,
goodness.
the scorpions have
There is
pokies,
one there.
and yes, as you can see, the bushes are pokey.
I can't get it out. Ah, no, I'm stuck. Skyjacker. And whatever that is. Interesting. Ah.
The burrow. He's so cute.
That burro's got a flop ear, he's cute as hell.
We just done see Eeyore.
Yeah, Eeyore exists. Like you thought that was fake news? He lives in the state of Arizona.
Best way to support this channel is by giving the subscribe button a little skiddly-doo, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave us a little dirty comment below. As always, thanks for watching.